Welcome back, and today I'm going to demonstrate about the map interface inside collection API. So it is a map which is inside collection API, means it's gonna work with group elements as well. But the map itself is not is not an extension of the collection interface. Okay, the map itself is its own top level interface, and you may have the sorted map, and we're going to focus on its implementation, which is the HashMap here. Okay, we're gonna focus on its implementation, which is HashMap here, and I'm gonna show you what's the difference between an array list and also a map. An array list is actually, this one is an array list. Okay, this one is an array list, and this array list actually you do have a collection of values, collection of values. Okay, collection of values. You're going to have one over here, two over here, three over here, and you may have one again is fine. Release, right? So and array list is actually, you also have its index, okay, because that's why it's called array list. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's actually a group of elements, okay, a group of elements with its index. Okay, it also has its index, even though it's an array list. That's why it's called array list. And for the map, okay, for map it's very similar. Okay, it is similar, but it doesn't use index. Okay, you also have set of values, but this map is a pair between key and values. This one is a key and values. Let's say you can map your student ID, let's say GT, okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, okay, into, let's say, meter A, okay. So it is a map between a key and a values. So you can map your student ID into A. Let's say you can map another values, which is GT 0, 0, 0 to B, okay. And you can map GT 0, 0, 3 to C. Okay, you can map also GT0004 to A again. Okay, A again. So the map is actually a pair of keys and values correspondingly. It's gonna map exactly one value from a corresponding key, and it's special point about the it's also collection, but this one, it also have this for analysis is artificial or auto-generated index starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 sequentially, but this one, it is the user values. Okay, user values is also a collection, and this one is, you can see, this one is actually a set. Okay, this one is actually a set because there is no duplicated, okay, there is no duplicated keys. Okay, and for each keys you're going to map into corresponding values, each key corresponding values, each key corresponding value, each key corresponding values, and this one is another collection. Okay, and this one is just a collection, it is just a collection, this one is just a collection. Okay, this one is just a collection, and also let's just say each one of the entries this way, let me change the color. Each one of the entry here, let's say this, each one of the entry like this. Okay, each one of the entry like this, a key values pair, it is called a map.entry, a map.entry. And of course, for this one entry, there is a key and a values. Okay, there is a key and a values, and we're going to demonstrate about the this one using HashMap. Okay, we're going to demonstrate about this one using HashMap. Okay, let's just create a new project. Okay, this one is HashMap demo. Okay, HashMap demo. So in order to create a HashMap, we're going to use HashMap, okay, HashMap, control space, and we're going to use the normal version of it, not the generic version. I'm going to explain the generic version later. HashMap, okay, and then HashMap equal to new HashMap, okay. From here, you're going to use HashMap dot put. You're going to put, and in order to put, you're going to put between key and values. This one, you're going to put the GT0001 for meter A. Okay, you're going to use hashmap.put. A key is GT0001 B. Hashmap.put. Okay, GT00003 3. Sorry, this one's supposed to be 2. Okay, into C. And you can also put hashmap.put. Okay, if you put GT0001 again, it's going to override this one. Okay, it's going to override this one. Okay, because the key is the key is set. So if you put GT001 again, it's going to override the one over there. This one is D. So D is going to override A. Okay. Then what else you're gonna be able to do? Let's say you're going to put that one. Okay, you can duplicate the values. Okay, you cannot duplicate their key, but you can duplicate the values. So GT0004, you're going to add it into E. Okay, E. Okay, but the D here again is going to override this one. Okay, because there is no duplicated key, because key is how to say a set, but the values is collection in general, so it can be duplicated. So sorry, this one, put it A. Okay, so A can duplicate, which is A again, no problem. Let me just make B. Okay, sorry, B. Okay, this B can duplicate this B, no problem. Why? Because this D is going to override this A, so that's why I want this B duplicate this B. There is no problem for that. Then we're going to work with this one. So the keys themselves is a set. So you're going to use set keys equal to hashmap dot key set. You can get into the set of keys. Okay, Control Shift I in order to import their set. Okay, in order to import the set. Now we're going to display the for loops in order to that's okay. This one is manually insert data. Then we're going to manually get data by its index, by its key. So you can let's say student name of GT000003. Okay, 003 is we're going to put hm dot get. You can use the get methods and specify the key you can get the values. Okay, and this one, the key is GT00003. Okay, this one is a way for us to manually access the data. Okay, to manually access the data, access the values. Okay, manually access the values given its keys. Okay, access the values given its keys. So if you run this one, you'll see you could access the student name GT003 is C. It's exactly C over here. And then you can display the key set using for loop for each of the object inside the key set. You're gonna display the key. Okay, and you can display also the values, which is you're going to use the hashmap dot get the object given the key, and you do know the key here already. Okay, you do know the key here already. So if you run this one, you're going to be able to display key value pairs. Okay, key value pairs. Key value pairs. So key values. You'll see from here you have only sorry, this one I'm gonna put it for. Why I put it? Because I want this one to duplicate that one. So it's even different key, but same values is fine. So let's run this one. You see, so you have 1 for D again. This one actually 1 for A, but then it's overwritten here. It's now put D at the place of 1. So 2 for B, 3 for C, and 4 for B. So you see the key are not duplicated, but the values can be duplicated because the values is a collection, but the key is a set. Okay. You can access to collections of values as well, without the keys. Collection, okay, values equal to the HashMap dot values. Okay, you can get the values. Control Shift I for importing, and you can display for all the object inside the values. You can display the collection of values, and of course it accept the this one. It accept the duplicate values. Collection of values. Okay, it's accept duplicated values. So if you run this one, you see collection of values is dbcb. Okay, dbcb, dbcb. It's accepted duplicated value b, but for the key, it doesn't accept the duplicated values. Similarly, okay, for each of the line like this, okay, each of elements like this is called an entry. Okay, it's mapped to entry, so you can access to each of the entry. So you're gonna have something like this one, each of the entry, right? So let's say you're going to use HashMap dot let me see which one return an entry. Okay, let's see. Let's see. You can do some other searching like contains key to check if it contains the key or not, or contains value to check it contains the values or not. So let's access to the entry set. Okay, entry set. Set entries equal to entry set. Okay, so this entry set is here. This one is an entry set. Okay, it's gonna give you set of entry, but each of the entry there is okay. Each of entry, let's say entries dot. Can I get? Okay, can I kind of let's say we're going to look through the array list using this entry set. Okay, it will be a little bit difficult, okay, and confusing a little bit, because entry set, each of the entry set is this is one of the entry. Okay, this one is another entry. Okay, this one is another entry, this one is another entry, set of entry, and each of the entry is mapped of entry. Right now it's a set, so you only know they are object. Okay, the object. Okay, but you can loop through them for object entry, but for each of the entry, for sure, let's change this one into obj. But for each of the entry, it's a map.entry, map.entry. Okay, entry equal to, you're gonna cast it into map.entry from this obj. Okay, map.entry from its obj. Then from this entry, you can display the key and values as well. You can display the key from each map.entry. You're gonna take the entry, you can get the key. Okay, get key. Okay, and you can put this one dot entry dot get values. Okay, get values. So this one is another way of using entry set. Okay, because each element here again is an entry. Each element here is an entry, an entry, an entry. All of them make an entry set, and this entry set, each element is an entry. In each entry you have a key and a values. Okay, and a key and a value. So for each of the object inside the set, you're going to cast it into map.entry. Then you're going to get the key and you're going to get the values. Okay, you could also work that way. Okay, entry set, this one. Okay, key values correspondingly, exactly just like this one. Okay, that one is about the set. Okay, that one is a set. Again, the set is a reflection or a mapping between. A map is a pair between key and values. Okay, key and values. It's gonna map one key to exactly one corresponding values. Okay, and the key is not going to be duplicated. The values can be duplicated. The collection of keys is a set, and collection of values is a collection in general. And each pair like this is called a map.entry.